What's up, y'all? This is Crazy Savant here, and let's get back to our Let's Play of Dark Souls. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning for me, and I feel like killing some gargoyles, so let's go ahead and kill these guys. Yeah, I can't sleep right now, so I figured I'd do some commentary, and figured boss breakdown's pretty easy, and the gargoyles are pretty easy for me, so... I like the design of the gargoyles. I mean, I don't know, there's the battle axe for a tail, they're wearing helmets, using the shield and halberd. I like them. They look cool. Plus, I like that you can get literally a full set of armor from them, basically. You can get their helmet, you can get a shield, you can get a battle axe, and if you don't like the battle axe, you can get a halberd from them. So, it's like they drop the most loot. But anyways, this boss, as long as you're quick on the damage, he's pretty easy. If you want to go for his tail, the best thing to do is not get hit like that. You want to not target him and two-hand your weapon and just aim for his tail. See? That easy. That's how you get it. And like I said, as long as you're two-handing your weapon, you're going to be fine. I mean, you can block, and if you want to be really cautious, you can use your shield, block all the attacks, but for me, it's easier and faster to kill him just by two-handing your weapon. And here, you'll see that if you just wait long enough, he has his buddy come in just like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" So, you gotta go teach them a lesson. Say that 2 gargoyles are not stronger than a Drake sword. Yeah, you gotta dodge the flames, which all you gotta do is just circle. No problem. And see, they don't even really do that much damage, so I figured I'd get fancy here and give you a good finish. For the power of Grayskull! Die! And that's it. I'm not joking. 2 minutes into the video and the boss is already dead. What's bad is this boss breakdown is going to be its own video. I was thinking it's going to be a little bit longer than that, but what can I tell you? There's not much to say. They're just easy bosses. So I decided that I would go and just explore a little bit more into the level, get some more progress in the game. That way, it's not just like a 2-minute video. Nobody wants just a 2-minute video. Dark Souls, it's not enough. And, you know. Anyways, you gotta go up into this church and ring the bell. And once you do this, you will be halfway done with the Bells of Awakening. Which, if you're new to the game, this is pretty exciting for you. If you're not, it's just another bell to be rung, I guess. The question you gotta ask is, for whom does the bell toll? A good question. I guess you'll have to stay through my Let's Plays and eventually we'll see who they ring for, but I don't know. Has anyone else noticed that whenever you're just in gameplay that you'll hear a bell ring? If you hear that, it means another player has rung the bell. If you're connected to like Xbox Live or PSN, that's what it means. It means that another player has got to this point and rang the bell, or the other bell. But anyways, I just thought that was neat. So we're gonna go back down because there's nowhere to go from here. So back down we go, down the ladders. And once we get down here, we'll run into an NPC. He sells one miracle, a talisman that is kind of useful if you're just going for a straight intelligence build, because the talisman boosts your miracles by intelligence, not by faith. I thought that was neat. He also gives you my favorite gesture. I don't know why. It's just my favorite, because it's the most, like, punk. I don't know. It makes you look like a punk. I don't know. I think it's funny to me. It's, well, what is this? I like to call it the what pose. Because, come on, that's what you mean. You mean what? Anyways, you can also, if you kill an NPC that you didn't mean to, you can go to that guy and pay some souls, and you can get the NPC back. Like when we killed Lautrec, if you wanted to do his quest line, which I don't know why you would want to, you can go back and request absolution. He can come back. And there's me just demonstrating the what. I'll be using that in a lot of my videos from now on. If you don't like that pose, you're not going to like these videos, because I'm going to use them a lot. Anyways, Okay, we gotta go back through the church. I'm gonna heal, just because, I mean, there's nothing down there. I've already killed all the enemies, but, you know. We're gonna go back to the blacksmith in the old church, and I think we're going to repair all of our equipment, maybe upgrade a few things, and after we talk to him, we're gonna go and we're gonna fight the demon in the basement. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds like a bad metal album, you know, like the demon in the basement. And, you know, guitar solo. Anyways. Anywho, let's proceed forward into the old church. Man, this is a long freaking walk, I gotta say. Maybe I shouldn't be wearing so heavy armor. Could run a little faster, but yeah, it's what I'm going with. Like I said, it is about 4 o'clock in the morning for me. I don't know why I can't sleep, but since I've switched over to nights, I've been having trouble sleeping. Anywho, let's go down to our friendly neighborhood blacksmith. Give him a few souls for a few services, if you know what I mean. Didn't even really need to repair anything. I do like that, though. I hate it when games like cost you a crap load of money or gold to like repair your stuff. I think that's crap if they want you to repair your stuff like a gazillion gold. It's like, come on, I'm just repairing stuff, not buying a new item. But anyways, with this guy, if you're first encountering him, he's pretty intimidating. But really the best thing to do, in my opinion, is to shoot soul arrows at him. But because I'm a pyromancer, I don't have soul arrows, so what can I do? I throw my pyromancy at him. That's all I can do. But yeah, you can kind of spam a range attack as long as you're, like, I found that as long as you're in a certain range, he'll only swing attacks at you. Sometimes he'll leap, like he did just there, but that's no big deal as long as you got a little bit of armor and HP to block it. But like I said, you can kind of just cheese this boss if you really want to. At this point in the game, he is a boss, but I mean, later on you'll see a ton of these, especially in the basement of Sin's Fortress. Just good God, I think there's like 3 of them at the bottom. But anywho, spoilers for later. Sorry if you never played this game, although I think everybody's played this game, or at least anyone who's watching this Let's Play. Yeah, like I said, just try to keep them at a decent range. Dodge his lightning bolts, because they will kind of go through any kind of shield that you have at this point. And you see, I keep failing my pyromancy. I keep hitting the freaking wall. At this point, I run out of pyromancy, and he's not even down to half health. I just figure I'll go up and two-hand my weapon. And it seems to be working out nicely. Just keep running around to his no-leg side, I guess what you could call it, because he really can't hit me with that huge weapon. Except when he does that. I mean, you gotta just kind of watch his patterns, because depending on his jump pattern, you'll see if he's gonna either dodge or just try to hit you. And coming up is one of the most epic finishes I have for you guys. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do the same thing I did for the Gargyole. Could there be 2 slow-mo deaths in one video? Right, here it is. Here it comes. Here it comes. No f***ing way. Ah! Yeah, that just happened, guys. He jumped right over that attack. I don't know. I don't know if that's happened to anybody else, but I thought that was so funny to me because he just literally jumped over. It's like he knew I was about to do that. That was funny for me, I guess. Anywho, we're gonna proceed forward to the Dark Root Garden. This area is good to go right before you go to the next area because you can farm these tree-looking guys. And you can farm them for the poison moss or whatever it's called. I usually just call it poison moss because it cures poison. And this is a good spot to farm for it before you go there because, I mean, you can buy it from a merchant, but I always like farming it just because you get souls, you get the moss, kind of kills 2 birds with 1 stone. That way you can level up and get your item. But yeah, I like this area a lot. I mean, it kind of changes the pace from what you've seen so far as doom, gloom, scary, cathedral, stoneworks, castles. And then this is like luscious gardens and kind of like ruinous areas. I like this area a lot. I I don't know, I think I like all the areas in the game pretty much, but this is one of my top ones, I guess. My least favorite is the one that's coming up later, freaking Light Town. Ugh, I hate that area. But anyways, that's for another video. Then see, we just got the Poison Blossom Moss, or whatever it's called, the Purple Moss, basically. It's the Purple Moss. That's what you're gonna call it. It's the Purple Moss. You're gonna go through here, and what I didn't know the first time I played through this game is that there was a hidden bonfire, which, if you were observant, you could actually tell this wall was obviously an illusionary wall. But if you're like me, and when you first play a game, you're so excited, you just want to blow through it, you run past everything. But upon further investigation, I did notice that this wall was illusionary, and look at that, there's a bonfire here. That'll make this little next part easier. Go down this way, and I didn't know this first time I played through either. This is an ambush. This is an obvious ambush, but, you know, little old me, you know, no, oh my god, trees! Here we are, fighting trees, and guess what? We're a pyromancer, so you know what? Trees, no problem. We like to burn trees. We like to burn the trees. Now I'm probably gonna get, like, hate comments from hippies saying, don't burn the trees! And be like, well, these trees are trying to kill me, so I have to burn them. I know I'm rambling, but I mean, can you blame me? About 4 o'clock in the morning and I can't sleep. This is all I got to do, man. This is all I got to do. Anyways, gonna heal up before we go through the fog gate because there's an enemy. There's a couple enemies that are here that are kind of intimidating at a low level, but I don't know. Experienced players usually don't have problems with them. At least I don't anymore. But when I first got through, they were the scariest fucking enemy I ever saw. To me, at least. Just to me. They were most intimidating. I'll put it that way. Not scariest. They were most intimidating. I mean, you come through here, and see that guy laying down in the background? I thought he was dead, but when you come up here the first time you run through, this happens. Oh my god, he gets up, and he is a giant. I felt like David and Goliath the first time through here, and you know, you're coming through, you're like, oh god, I wonder how, is this like a mini-boss? Is this a boss? And then you start doing damage on him, you're like, oh god, I'm only doing like 40 damage, or however much damage you're doing. And then he does that crap, he slows you down, which, I mean, I couldn't show you there, because I killed him too quick. Ha ha ha, take that, stone giant. Anyways, if you want to go through here, you can get a, I guess it's a spear. I've never used it, to be honest. I saw what it looked like as a spear, and I generally I'm not interested in spears. I don't like them. I don't like to turtle. I'll put it that way. Like, just hide behind my shield and poke. I like to, you know, get up in their face and two-hand my weapon sometimes, like this. You chop the two-headed snake, which if you let them bite you, they'll poison you, and that's bad news bears. Grab that, and you go through here. I'm trying to stick to the outside because I don't want to trigger all these stone giants. Because I'm just trying to get up to the next boss. Go through here. I'm just going to kill this guy. There's no real reason to kill him right now. I like to kill these snakes. I really wish that if you two-hand your weapon, and you went at a downward angle, you chop both their heads off, and it'd be an insta-kill. Wouldn't that be cool, guys? Maybe that's just me. Just little things like that. That would make me so happy. But, gonna fight another stone giant, just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it. I mean, there's no reason not to. He's blocking our way, so we gotta slay him down. And I mean, if you really want a strategy against him, if you're having a lot of problems on him, don't get hit. Is one strategy, but I mean, just circle around him when he's swinging. That's an easy strategy. As long as you stay around him on his backside, he's nothing. If you see that item there, resist grabbing it at first. Try to come at an angle so that you can take out half the group, because what will happen is if you just run to grab the item, you'll trigger an ambush. We'll have 2 stone giants and 4 tree creatures, which that's a lot to take. I mean, even for a very experienced player, that can get you killed easily. So what I do is I usually trigger about half the ambush, like going around and trigger half of it up. That way I can take out 2 of them, 2 of the little tree guys, and then 1 stone giant. And then I can just run up and grab the item. Which you'll see me here, I'm trying to grab the item without even triggering anything. Like, maybe I can get it. Maybe I can get it. thinking about it, and then I see they start moving, so I'm like, ah, screw it, I'll just grab it. I'm trying to run away from them, just get a good distance away, I guess. I think I was trying to run back to the bonfire just because I got new items, I wanted to equip them, but I eventually just like, you know what, I'll get some good video. And just bam, bam, one tree dead. And here's where, like, having all them trees and the giants together would be a problem, is if they're working together and this happens, the giant slows you down. Like I said, the only thing you can do here is kind of like hold your shield up and just try to walk around to a sword hand, because the way he swings, he misses you every time, as long as you stay close and walk around. But if there were, like, I guess, 2 more tree guys trying to fight me, I'd be in big trouble, because there'd be nothing I could do. I could try to kill the tree guys, but then I have to worry about the stone giant behind me. Anyways, we're gonna go straight back up to that tower, and I think I'm gonna end this video right up here, because the next fall gate will be the Moonlight Butterfly, and I'll save that for another boss breakdown. As I said, guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, subscribe, favorite the video. Let me know what you think. And tune in next time, because we're going to kick the crap out of this butterfly. What? Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye-bye.